the fair winds blow. Our home is where the waters flow. We'll show you what we've come to know on board while sailing wisdom.
So the next thing we have to do is to tackle our scummy, dirty bottom area. So the ICW is full of all these tannins and the water is kind of brown. And that makes your boat brown. And if you have a white boat, you don't want it to be brown. So I did some research and I found a bunch of different cleaning options that were very expensive and tedious to do. And then I thought, what about Barkeeper's Friend? Because that stuff is amazing. It cleans everything, and it's just oxalic acid. Now, our boat is painted with Interlux Perfection, which is a 2-part polyurethane paint. And the Interlux stain remover that they sell contains oxalic acid. So I thought, well, hey, if it already uses oxalic acid to clean it, maybe the paint might be resistant to that. So we'll give it a try. So I got Barkeeper's Friend, and I tried on just a little spot. And in like a minute, the stain was gone and everything looked gorgeous. I did a little bit more and it was amazing. So we're gonna be doing the entire waterline with Barkeeper's Friend, get that all clean, and then we gotta wax it because that is an acid. Now, I did look up and according to Barkeeper's Friend, they are biodegradable. So that's that. We're gonna get the bottom all cleaned up with a not as toxic thing as what a lot of other people use, which is normally bleach chemicals, which that's just toxic. You don't want to do that in the water. That's it. You just rub it on, wait, it turns white, you rinse it off. You have to rinse it off, and you have to rinse it off really well because otherwise the acid will keep eating away at your paint. But there, look, it's already gone white. Actually, there's some more stain above. I didn't notice because the bottom was so dark. I've been kind of just doing this, like just the bottom foot. A little more rubbing right there. Okay, let's take another sponge that isn't full of the acid and I just fill it with seawater and go above and just rain seawater down the side.
Wow, that is ridiculously white.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera is going to
easy.
capture that.
Well, if the camera didn't capture it, trust me, it went from like caramel to white.
Yeah.
I mean, look right here, the line. Cleaned here, haven't done here. And you can see it's like so different. We got it at a grocery store for $2.
Hi, Morty.
Hey, boy. I put the waxing pad on it, and I'm just really careful not to get the Velcro to scuff the sides. And it's like a little buffer. And we already had it on the boat and it saves my shoulder a whole lot of work.
We're going to the beach. We figured we're at all these beaches and we never actually go to the beach. So we think that this beach is going to be a good way to spend the rest of our day, especially after all of Herby's hard work this morning.
beach was super fun. We had a great time. We were just relaxing, enjoying the sun, swimming in the ocean. The birds were just running around the beach, picking up shells. It was fun.
Wow, what a great day at Wrightsville Beach. That was unfortunately our only day at Wrightsville Beach. We're heading out tomorrow to continue north. But now we're going to go have dinner on one of your boats. What is wonderful, we say it over and over again, but a great, great part of this ICW journey is meeting a lot of you. And so we have the pleasure of sharing an anchorage with one of you tonight, and we're gonna go eat dinner, and we're very excited. We've just gotten the anchor up here in Wrightsville Beach, and we're headed to Surf City. It's a 20-mile trek, but there's awesome wind today, so we know we're gonna be able to sail, which is exciting. Our only stress in the world right now is that there is potentially the first hurricane of the season headed this way.
So this hurricane started in the Pacific, it crossed the Yucatan going west to east, which is something that weather doesn't do, but this one is. And it's forecasted to come up and come by this coast. So some of the models show it coming and smashing into this area, others show it going out to sea. We don't know, but we're gonna get moving, and we need to get to a place that is safe so that if we have strong winds coming, we're able to safely anchor. All right, we just passed mile marker 280. So that means we have 280 miles to get to Norfolk and enter the Chesapeake Bay. So that's a long ways, but we started at a little over 1,000 miles to go. So we've come a long ways. Everything's relative. Now, if we were out in the ocean, 280 miles is a little less than 3 days sail. But in the ICW, we're hoping that in the next few weeks, we'll make it to Oriental, which is nowhere near Norfolk. On these days that have absolutely no wind, we're able to keep motoring purely because of the solar panels. So while we were anchored in Wrightsville Beach, we collected 118 amps, which comes out to be about 5,600 watts. We collected 5.6 kilowatts of power just by going to the beach and relaxing. And, you know, I was scraping the bottom and all that stuff, so not so much relaxing. But the boat wasn't doing anything. It just sat there and passively charged up the batteries. So now we're going along again. We're currently charging at about 800 watts, and we're just gonna get to Surf City, anchor, wait, enjoy the sun, enjoy the town, and then keep moseying our way up the ICW. So it's really nice having the solar panels with the electric, because it's passive income, it's passive energy. We don't have to pay money for gas or diesel or any of that. And at this day and time, when, you know, fuel prices are like $5 to $6 a gallon, not having to pay for fuel is huge. Oh man. So we used to run the generator if we need to like top off the batteries to make a longer distance and stuff like that. We don't even carry gasoline now. We're like, nope, too expensive. If we run out of juice, we'll just anchor, wait, and go another day, because we are not gonna pay all of that money just to get a little bit more range with a lot more noise in the process. So just that difference in mindset just kind of opens up a whole nother world of possibility, and it's just so much more relaxing. I love this.
Treasure
This is perfection. So Maddie's steering and I'm taking a nap. I got my feet propped up and just relaxing. It's so calm and peaceful in here.
It's pretty much a straight shot. So I don't know how long my ADD is gonna last, but there's a lot to look at, like that osprey right there. It's funny how different Jerry and Charlie are. Charlie's content as long as she's like near us, just kind of around, but she could just wander off and know, it's fine guys, I'll come back, don't worry about me. Jerry must be attached to me at all times. Yes, Jerry. Jerry is happiest when she is touching me, specifically me. So it's a long run today. 20 miles is a long run for us. And we're going really slowly, but it makes a huge difference being able to sail.
I might be gone, but I never leave. We've come so far, learning who we are. Way above the sea, let's fly through the dark. In a wild fantasy, where you lay your hands upon me, 12,000 feet below, the deepest that we could go.
I'm sad. So we went to this amazing Thai ice cream place in Surf City last time we were here, and I just looked it up and it's permanently closed. It was so good. We've been looking forward to it. I guess there's no reason to go to Surf City anymore.
Hey, you want to keep going? We can.
No. That's really sad.
So we're gonna get the anchor up and we're gonna set sail. Our goal is Swansboro.
Everything about the weather has just become a little bit more intense.
You just want to make sure you have that nice slick there because it'll calm the nasty waves that are coming from the wind right down.
Thanks for watching this episode of Sailing Wisdom. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next Rigging Doctor episode. And if you're interested in even more Rigging Doctor awesomeness, consider becoming a patron to see all of our extras. Can't wait to see you next time as you join us out here on the high seas.